Hi, today I want to share with you a really important aspect of assignment settings in Schoology called enabling submissions. So I'm going to start by creating an assignment. So I'm going to go to the intended course. I'm going to go ahead and go to add assignment. And I'm going to call this amazing assignment. If this were real, I would typically put in a description and probably attach files, rubrics, etc. that need to be attached. We're going to look at the due date. So for this particular assignment, I'm going to make it due at the end of this imaginary class period, which we're going to pretend ends at 1:45 p.m. I'm going to put it in my ungraded. But just a quick reminder about due dates. It's really important that you have a due date and time associated with an assignment. This is significant because it allows the system in Schoology to send notifications to students if they have an assignment that's not turned in. And it also makes sure that the assignment features on the calendar. Without a due date to correspond with an assignment, that assignment kind of floats around there, not connected to any meaningful date. But it's really that trigger of the notification that we're talking about today. And that has to do with these additional options down at the bottom. We're looking at this little colored in, it looks like to me, it looks like a cardboard box with a little green arrow on it. The system in Schoology defaults to submissions enabled. And what that means is that students can, by default, upload an assignment digitally to Schoology. It's important that you consider whether or not this is part of the assignment. So if you're not going to be collecting something digitally for an assignment, you need to uncheck this box, okay? And right now, if I were to hit create, my assignment would show up for today at 1:45 p.m. is when it would be due, but that would be the end of it. This is an assignment notification, for instance, for my students, but they maybe would be handing this item in to me in person in class. But as this learning management system is intended to be interactive in a way that students can submit things digitally, the default is submissions enabled. And I'm going to go ahead and leave submissions enabled. I'm going to pause my video recording for you, and I'm going to show you what happens from a student perspective when submissions are enabled this way. So I've created my assignment, and we can now see that it's in the upcoming events, amazing assignment. It's due at 1:45 p.m. today, and I'll be back shortly. So now it's 2:03 p.m., and I have 2 of my 3 students having submitted their assignment. My third student is marked as not submitted. So not only is the student late, but they actually don't even have the assignment in. So it's coming up as not submitted for me as the educator. But on this student's view of Schoology, they're receiving notifications that says, my assignment is late, this assignment is past due, so on and so forth. And it's the notifications that are a problem. So when you are using the assignment features, when you are creating your assignments in Schoology, it's really important that you check that you have this box enabled if you plan on receiving digital submissions. But if you want the students to give you a hard copy, you want to gray this out. Because let's think about what this looks like for an entire class. If you have submissions enabled for an assignment that all of your students are giving to you in hard copy, all of your students are going to be showing up as not submitted, which is fine from the teacher view, but from the student view, that means that each of those students might be receiving notifications that says that they have a missing assignment. And if the students are receiving notifications that they have a missing assignment, that means that many of their parents are receiving that notification as well. So just to review, when we're going to create an assignment in Schoology, we want to give careful consideration to how we're going to receive this assignment. And if we want to receive the assignments digitally, ensure that we have submissions enabled checked. Remember, that's the default. But if we don't want to receive the assignments digitally, we're going to uncheck submissions enabled, and that will eliminate the problem of notifications for missing assignments that are not actually missing. I hope this is helpful.